Saturday morning in America, I got me a fancy new hose. One more project knocked off the list. The roof is on the greenhouse. Back staying open for air circulation. I got to pull this little piece of plastic out. I'm going to hang a fan up here somewhere. But yeah, roof's done. See, I got the fan up. Did some cleaning today. Got everything kind of moved around and readjusted. I actually got a clean floor. Salad garden is in. This thing is full of, I think there's 13 different kinds of lettuce. And we've got 3 different kinds of beets. And I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what the other thing is. This is my little herb garden, for actual herbs and stuff. There's some stuff in there. I threw the things away. I forgot what they were. Oh well. And the ladies are gonna go in here. One here, one here, and one here. And in the space in between the ladies, we're gonna do our head lettuce. Is gonna go on the outside here. That's the plan. We'll see how that works out. And I've got my station cleaned up. Put some water in my little terrarium so we can get some more tree frogs this year. That's right. Onions are doing amazing. The 2 sugar maples from Tiger, they're both budding and happy. My black walnut, and this one's starting to bud. This one, yep, there's a bud. So 2 black walnuts, 2 sugar maples. Sunflowers will be going in here pretty soon. Carrots have not popped yet. That stuff has not popped yet. This stuff has not popped yet. But my baby bok choy is popping all over the place. So right now, we are flooding the rows in the cornfield. We're going to flood this whole thing out. That way we can make sure all the paths are nice and clean. Not only does it let me see how long it's going to take to roughly water this entire thing by just sitting, it's going to make it that much easier to dig when I come in here and start making this pretty. As soon as all this gets fulled up and nice and good, we're going to hook up to this, and then we're going to let it sit over here and just let the hose run for about an hour and just completely soak everything. After that hour, we're going to move over to the asparagus and do the exact same thing. Just let the hose run for about an hour. All the other little holes, we're just going to go ahead and flood them, get them used to the stuff. That way all the leaves and the compost in there can start breaking down. But yeah, slow process. It is getting there very, very slowly. If I can get my brain to work correctly, I have enough metal to sheet this whole side, this back side, this stretch right here, and then I've still got this long ass piece that could go in the back. It would probably come to about here. So I might be able to secure all that in and have the outside of the raised garden wrapped. And then I would just leave this side open. Because these two pieces is for there and there. I guess I can just leave that open. Start closing in the garden. It's about to look fancy around here. It has been about 23 minutes. See, all this water is still holding. We are just now starting on this line right here. So the last two lines getting ready to get filled. I say roughly 30, 35 minutes probably to fill this entire thing. Like I said, that clay, it does not drain at all. So this was a good choice to go ahead and do this. Tell me that's not perfect and karma is not hooking me up right now. One piece takes care of that whole side. So I can take these three pieces to the other side. Look at that. Nice. Went and picked up another load of scrap. Got me a table saw. Got an archway for my wisteria. The table for the table saw. A box that opens in 3 different directions for the future deliveries from UPS and FedEx and shit. And a shit ton of bricks. Got all of those nailed in, locked into place. I still got to make some little cross sections, wrapped all the way around. This tire is going to get moved, completely come out. This is going to get cut open, and that's going to be a walkway to the other side, so we don't have to keep going all the way around. So straight through walkway. So boom, that ends there. Then the metal starts again there. Then I've got this piece that's going to go from there to there. And I've got a tiny piece in there that's going to fill the gap between there. So as soon as I get all that locked in, bring the grinder down here, cut everything level with the frame, and yeah, a little washing, a little painting, look pretty good. I don't have enough for this section. I might, but I don't think I do. But either way, everything else is covered. The mound around the asparagus is done. Tell me I ain't the shit, and I will call you a liar and a fat mouth. Mounds around the beans are done. I even started the line on the cornfield. So as soon as I get a cord down here, I'm going to cut these rails out. So this will be an entrance to go straight through. Nice little walkway right here. Nice little wrap around. I'm still going to do some stuff in the back here. I'm just not in a rush to do it. But I will be going back and forth on the cornfield until we get her nice and pretty like everything else. Back from another load. I got one more trip to make on Monday, but brand new mop bucket. Washing machine drum full of good dirt. A couple pieces of rebar. Camper shell. It's going to be the roof for the chicken coop. A little bit more scrap, a little bit more wood, and a few more bricks. Yeah, not bad for free. We are back out here at the chicken coop. I got some more lumbers so I can finish framing this thing in, put the post up, get the door framed out and all that good stuff. This is going to be my coop. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do it. I'm actually thinking I'm probably going to lay it on its side. It's probably going to be more efficient because that's way too tall because it's going to be a slanted roof. But if I did it that way, because I'm not going to have a whole lot of chickens, so I can make enough holes in there that way. And then on the other side, yeah, that's probably how we're going to end up doing that. But I have to readjust this post because it's too far this way. As you can see, it kind of arches out a little bit, but I might live with it. I don't know. So all that's in, all that is secure. We're good to go all the way down the line. I got to cut a this piece off before I can put that piece up. But yeah, so far so good. It is solid. I'm going to come in here eventually with some of that carpenter cloth, construction cloth, whatever it's called, and hit the outside rim about a foot, and then bury it with some just random clay to kind of mound it up. That way it gives me some protection on the outside. But yeah, so far so good. Swiss chard has popped. Baby bok choy is going crazy. Beans are going to go in here in a few minutes because they're ready to go. So yeah, I'm going to go build a chicken coop. It's getting there. I'm getting ready to put this piece of metal on this corner right here. It'll go about to this. So all this will be solid, solid right here, and then open, open. Yeah, coming out pretty good. So I got the door frame up. I still got to adjust this. I'm getting ready to put this cross section up and the beam over here. Gratuitous puppy cam. So this is what I got so far. Still got to come in, cut this pallet wood off with this pole. I still got to come in and chop these off, but I'm going to continue the pallet wood all the way down. Nice little mix, metal, wood, all that good stuff. But it's coming together pretty good. I got my test sample done of what it's going to look like when it's all painted and stuff. It's not bad. I like it. I would prefer a darker gray, but I think it'll be all right by the time it's all done. It should look pretty good when everything matches all the way around. Oh yeah. End of the day, it's getting chilly. That's what I got so far. I'm going to go ahead and call her good for now. I'm going to go eat. It's not too bad for a lot of scrap. So I got a pile there to go ahead and bring this down. But yeah, I think it's coming out pretty good. Gray Sunday, 2 objectives and a couple side missions today. Playing with the chicken coop. Gonna finish this side off with pallet wood. Figs going in its bucket to get up potted. Beans and peas are going in the ground. And I've got a decent little stack of roofing shingles that are gonna go on top of here, hopefully. But we're gonna start with on top of this building, and whatever's left is gonna go over here. There might be enough, but I don't know. Other main mission for today, all the white bricks that are over there got to get moved to down there for the future home of the smoker. So those are the goals for today. It'll be hit and miss on the records, but this is the before. That's the before, just in case. Just put in the last nail. Not too shabby. The aerial view of the People's Republic of Hutch. Yes, I know the warp is crazy. It's not nailed down yet. This has still got a little bit of play to it because there's chicken wire underneath this holding. I mean, it's going to be warped, but not that bad. And there we go. It's nailed in. See, it's still a little wobbly, but that's the construction underneath. It ain't perfect, but it'll keep the water off of it. So, boom, 2 projects knocked off the list. We're going for function, not beauty at this moment. Fig tree is in its new home. Looking pretty good. Green beans, got 3 sprouted, 3 in. Sugar snap peas, 3 sprouted, 3 in. Dragon's tongue bean, 5 sprouted, 4 in. And emirate pole bean, 4 sprouted, 4 in. Oh, and 3 snakes. So this is what we got for the chicken coop so far. I'm going to leave this spot open. I'm still going to put a couple across the top to kind of window frame it in for a little view. I got some trim pieces to go here. See, I made a shelf all the way down. So as soon as I go to put the top section, the roof part on this, it'll line straight up with this shelf. Easy to sit on. Boom. Whew. All right. I'm going to clean up my mess. And then, yeah, I'm going to go move bricks. Salad garden has started popping everywhere. Lettuce and some of the radishes and beets.